Hey guys, it's Han. So today's video is going to be a current favourites video because I don't do these every single month just because I know some people don't find them very interesting, some people don't like to watch them, like you prefer other videos. I did one at the start of the year which was a 2015 favourites of all my favourites from last year, and a lot of you did also say though that you wanted me to do more of them, so I thought I'd do them just every now and then and not every single month. So I basically picked out all of my favourite products at the minute. They're all beauty products. Some are drugstore, so more affordable, and then others are a little bit more high end. I wanted to keep it quite tight, like I wanted to make sure that these were literally my favourites and I didn't just put anything in for the sake of it. So there's not tons of products, but there's some that I've been really loving. But yeah, go give it a like if you like favourites videos. I'm gonna wait for you to do it now. So I'll give you like 5 seconds or so to go down and hit the like button because you love me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you scroll down, you just click the like and then you scroll back up and then hey, here we are. So the first thing I want to talk about is actually Fix Plus by MAC. Now I bought this a long time ago now. Mine's only about half empty. This is my only like one. I've not bought this more than once or anything. I basically bought it a really long time ago, and when I first bought it I just didn't use it because I really did not like it. I feel like there's a lot of confusion with Fix Plus. A lot of people come into MAC thinking that it's a setting spray and that it's going to increase the longevity of your makeup and make your makeup last longer throughout the day. Fix Plus is not a setting spray, like it's not going to increase, like it's not going to make your makeup stay on for longer. Fix Plus is basically like a hydrating mist, so you can spray this onto your skin and it'll add a lot of radiance to your skin. It'll make your skin look more glowy and more dewy. It's not going to make your makeup last longer. The reason I love this so much is because my skin is normal to dry. It's really dry at the minute actually. I don't know why. I think it's because I was on antibiotics for a bit and it's really dried my skin out. But I always like to add a lot of hydration back into my skin in any ways that I can, and this is a really nice way to do that. I hate this on top of makeup. Like I will never spray this unless I'm in work and I'm like really hot. I will never spray this on top of makeup after I've done makeup because I have my Urban Decay Chill Setting Spray for that, and that works really well on top. I like to use this underneath makeup because it has glycerin in, so it helps products to sort of adhere to your skin better. Or I like this on days where I'm not wearing any makeup whatsoever and I like to have like a day where my skin just sort of breathes, I guess. But I'll basically spray this on my skin throughout the day when I'm not wearing makeup, and it'll just make my skin look so much healthier. I don't know what it is, like it just sort of smooths everything out, like it makes it look so much more radiant, and it helps with like my dryness and things like that. I also love this for pigments. Like I cannot apply like a pigment or like a really shimmery eyeshadow anymore without spraying my eyeshadow brush with Fix Plus first, because it does definitely make it a lot more intense and like metallic and pigmented, I guess. So if you are like normal to dry, or even if you're like oily and you just like adding sort of like radiance to your skin anyway, this is really nice. It contains things like chamomile and stuff. It's very soothing. It smells really good. It's just like a good thing to have, I guess. And because it's such a big bottle, it's only £17. This one's lasted me forever. And yeah, it's just a handy thing to have. So that was a bit of a long rant, but basically I love this. Okay, and then I quickly want to mention a self-tan because I get quite a lot of questions on like Instagram and like in the comment section and stuff about what self-tan I use. This one is by Rimmel and it is their Sun Shimmer Self-Tan Mousse in Dark. I use the dark one because I like my tan to be intense. Like they do one in light and one in medium I think as well. But I honestly love this stuff. I have used like a lot of self-tanners because I'm always on the hunt for a good one. I'm the sort of person where I literally cannot have tan that looks bad. If I feel like my tan looks patchy or it looks like dirty or it's not applied right or it's streaky, I'm like, no, I can't handle it. Like it has to look right. So I have been on the hunt for so long for a tan where I feel like it looks good and it stays like streak free, it applies evenly, it's not difficult to apply, it dries fast, like the smell's not too bad because with this the smell really isn't that bad. So the way I apply this is I actually apply a Dove moisturizer before. I don't know where my Dove one's gone because I wanted to include it in this video as well. Let me go and try and find it. Right, okay, I found it. Okay, so this is the Dove one. This is the Summer Revived medium to dark. I get the medium to dark one as well. Again, they do it in a light to medium, but I like it to be dark. This is basically a gradual tanner, so it's a moisturizer that contains self-tan in, so it's not an instant tanner. It's like a white cream, you can't really see, but it's just a white cream like a body lotion. When I do my tan, I basically like exfoliate and have like a bath and stuff, and then I apply this straight after. This is like a moisturizer, so I just apply it like I would a normal moisturizer, and then I put this on top with a mousse. A lot of people say you shouldn't put moisturizer under self-tan because like you shouldn't do that, you should apply it to dry skin, but I feel like if I apply it to dry skin, because my skin is already dry. Like, it just clings to all my dry patches and it looks disgusting. So I use a moisturizer, and then obviously, like, because it's tinted, it enhances this tan, so I feel like together they just work so well. They're obviously both drugstore as well, so they're super affordable and they last a really long time. Okay, I'm gonna do eyes next. So this is a bit of a random one, and I know it's kind of expensive. This is actually a blush by Gucci, which is like so, I was like, oh my god, a blush by Gucci. If you watched mine and Rachel's Get Ready With Me, I used this in that, and I've also got it on my eyes today. This is in the shade 080 Cherry Nectar, and it looks like so it's like a really beautiful red berry tone. I bought this a long time ago from Heathrow Airport because it's the only place that stocks, like, the World Duty Free there is the only place that like stocks Gucci makeup to like buy, I guess. I bought this a long time ago because I wanted something different for my blush. I have not used it as a blush because it is so pigmented. Like, I can't even explain. Like, that is the colour right there. Can you imagine me putting this on my cheeks? No, but no. So I sort of forgot about it for a bit, and then I picked it out not so long ago because I wanted a really nice burnt red for my eyeshadow, because at the minute I'm really into like burnt reds and burnt oranges and like really nice warm tones. It was after I'd bought the Manny MUA palette, and I love that palette, but I was really excited for the shade Mars in it, you know, the one that's like a really nice deep red, and it came out so pink on my skin. Like, it looked pink, and I was like, this isn't what I had in mind. Like, it's still a beautiful palette and I wear it like tons because I love it so much, but the shade Mars isn't what I wanted it to be. So I was looking in my collection for like a red eyeshadow that would actually look like a berry red. And I came across this and I use it as an eyeshadow, and I literally probably use it every single day now. I love it so much. So that is what it looks like. You can see it's in my crease. I've got nothing on my lid. So eyeshadows are just like Frappe by Makeup Geek, and then this in my crease, and then I've also got this underneath as well. I've got nothing on my lid, like nothing else in the outer corner, anything like that. I just wanted to keep it really easy today. But yeah, I love it. Obviously, I know it's expensive because it's Gucci, and I know it's supposed to be a blush, but I just wanted to mention it because it really has been like one of my favourites recently, and I'm sorry it's so expensive, but yeah, I love it so much. And then also, whilst we are speaking about eyes, I just want to mention these eyelashes quickly because I've been wearing them a lot recently and I get a lot of questions on them. I keep trying to like mention what they are, but I feel like some people still don't know. So these eyelashes here that I've got on at the minute are by a brand called Peekaboo. I had never heard of this brand until Ellie in work basically mentioned them, and she showed me the lashes and I was like, So these are part of the 3D Mink range that Peekaboo does. They are cruelty free though, so you don't need to worry about anything like that. These are in the style Such a Tease, so I'll get the other ones they do as well. So they did very kindly actually send these to me. I didn't buy them myself, but they are very affordable lashes considering they're like 3D minks. They're actually, I want to say they're £11. Well, they might be £12, but I'm going to try and get a discount code for you, so I'll put it on the screen here if you want to use it and get some for yourself. So the style that I like the most, because they're like a cat eye, so they go longer at the ends and like shorter on the inside, which is what suits my eye shape the most. These are Such a Tease, and they just come in little boxes like this, so they're quite similar to like MAC and like Red Cherry and things like that. And then the two other styles that they very kindly sent over are Whiplash and Cover Girl, and those are the three styles that they have in the 3D Mink range. Wow, I cannot speak. So that is what those two look like there. These ones are Cover Girl and these ones are, what did I say these are? Whiplash. So Whiplash are there and Cover Girl are here. These are obviously like quite full all the way around, which is why I've not worn them yet, because I don't usually like eyelashes like that on myself. But Ellie in work wears Whiplash a lot, which is those ones, and they look so beautiful. Like, they're a really good dupe for Miami Lashes by Lily Lashes, and obviously they're a lot more expensive. But yeah, everything about them, like the packaging, the way they feel, the way they look, like I've posted so many photos on Instagram recently and a lot of people have been asking. So they are from Peekaboo, and I'll put a link to the website and stuff here, and make sure you follow them on Instagram as well, and I'll try and get a discount code for you in case you want them even cheaper. But they are about, I think they're £12 or like £11, so they're really affordable for like 3D Mink lashes, and you can wear them up to like 30 times because the lash band is so thick. Okay, and then onto cheek products, I only have two. So the first one is by Soap and Glory. I love the guys at Soap and Glory. I'm just going to say, because like I know they tend to watch my videos a lot. I love Soap and Glory so much as a company. Like, they're just such lovely people, so I always just like love talking about the products because they're so nice. But this in particular I have been obsessed with recently. I went through a phase a long time ago when I was obsessed with it then. I then sort of forgot about it for a bit because I used other bronzers, and then I used it in my, what video was it? Like my Victoria's Secret like effortless drugstore tutorial, and I had to use a drugstore bronzer, and I fell back in love with this, and I've literally not put it down since. So this is Solar Powder. This is the old packaging now. That's how long I've had this one. It's like the paper packaging. They do it in like a plastic one now, which is miles better. But this is Solar Powder bronzer, and it just looks like so. So it's one of the, it's like a duo bronzer, so it's got a darker shade on one side and a lighter shade on the other. And I just love this because it's one of the only, well, it is the only drugstore bronzer I have that is like neutral to cool toned, and it's not like orangey or warm. It's what I've got on today as bronzer, like on my cheekbones and around my temples and stuff. It's what I've been using like nearly every day. I just love it because it blends so beautifully. Like, it blends really nicely. It doesn't go like cakey or muddy or anything like that. You can build it up a lot, so you can have like a really light layer and use just like the lighter shade and have it like when you've got really fair skin, or I can use this when I've got a tan as well, and it still works just as good and it's really buildable. I just like it because it's a good like cool toned to like neutral toned bronzer, and it just looks nice and it doesn't look orange or like, yeah, just minging. I honestly just love it. So if you need a good bronzer from the drugstore, go and pick this up because it's incredible. Like, I cannot rave about it enough. I'm so glad that I like picked it back up for that tutorial because I fell back in love with it and I just love it. So yeah. Then I quickly wanted to mention a highlighter because obviously I use Mary Luminizer so much and it gets so friggin' boring because I use it all the time. And basically Ofra very kindly sent me a couple of products over to try out, and this was one of them. This is the highlighter in You Do You, so DEW for You Do You. It's actually by Dupe That. So this is what the highlighter looks like, and obviously because I love Mary Luminizer so much, it takes a lot for me to also love another highlighter. But I don't know what it is about this one, I just love it so much. It's a really interesting shade. It's like a, what's the word? Rose gold, I find, like, cause it's quite warm, but it's got like a really nice gold reflect to it, and when you apply it, when you apply it on your cheeks, it just looks incredible, especially if you've got like a bit of a tan on the go. I just love it. It's a really good formula. It's nice and pigmented. But yeah, it just looks great, and I often pair this with Mary Luminizer when I want something super intense, and it just looks incredible. So you can kind of see it there. You can't really because of the lighting. But yeah, it's just got like a really nice sort of gold reflect to it, you know what I'm trying to say, and it just looks incredible on the skin. Like I said, it takes a lot for me to love a highlighter as much as I love Mary Lou, but this one definitely comes close. Okay, on to lip stuff. There's only a couple of things that I really want to mention. So the first thing I actually want to mention is like a bit of a lip combo. It's like a lip combo that I've been wearing a lot at the minute. It's actually what I've got on right now. It's what I've been wearing pretty much in like all of my videos, and a lot of people have been asking what's on my lips, and it is these three products right here. So the first one is Soar Lip Liner by MAC. This is hands down now my favourite lip liner by MAC. It is beautiful. The thing that I like about it is because it's like a rosy pink, it's very close to my own lip shade, so I can get away with overdrawing my lips quite a lot and they still look like natural lips because it matches my lip colour, if that makes sense. Whereas if you overdraw them with something like more brown tone, it's more obvious because your lips aren't naturally brown. Does that make sense? So that is the colour of it there. It's just like a really nice rosy pink shade. I just love it. Like, I feel like it just matches my natural lip colour so well. It's like a Your Lips But Better shade. And then because I don't like my lips to be too pink, what I do is I line my lips with this and I overdraw them like a little bit as well. Fill my lips in completely with it as well, and then I take this by NYX, which is one of their soft matte lip creams. This is in the shade Cairo and I am obsessed with this. I love it so much, and I basically apply this in the centre because it's a lot lighter. So you can sort of see there, like, it's a lot of a lighter shade, but because it's a matte lip cream, these by NYX, I just want to say, are incredible. Like, I've only got this one and one other, and I've not tried the other one yet. The formula's really good. They're very opaque. Like, I do have to build it up a little bit over Soar, but that's because it's so much lighter. Dry as matte, it stays for a long time. It's not drying at all, which I'm so happy about, and they're like £5 or something ridiculous. So the formula of these are amazing. But yeah, I basically apply that one in the centre and sort of like mix the two together, and it creates a really nice ombre lip, and it makes my lips look so much fuller. And then on top I've been using this gloss by L'Oreal. This is, oh no it's not. This is one of their Extreme Resist glosses in 507 Resist Me. This gloss is beautiful. It's because it's so like metallic, like I don't know if it's got like little specks of glitter in it. And it just makes your lips look wet, like it's so incredible. So you can see it there, it's just so glossy, and that is what I like in a gloss. Like I like a gloss to make my lips look really sort of wet and like glossy, I guess. But yeah, those three together are just like my favorite thing ever right now. It's all I've been wearing recently. Like I love them so much. I feel like they complement each other really well. So yeah, that is what I've got on right now, and it's what I've been wearing in a lot of my other videos as well, in case you were wondering. And then I just wanted to mention one other liner by MAC. This is Strip Down, and I only recently just bought this. It's been a popular liner for quite a long time, but I've only just caved and bought it. And I absolutely love it. Like I never thought I would wear a lip like this, like a liner, because it's so brown. It's like a pale sort of chestnutty brown, as you can see there. Is that the right word, chestnut? I don't think so. It's like a pale nudie brown, as you can see there, and again it just looks really nice to like line your lips and then fill them in and then use something like Cairo in the middle again, just for something really neutral. So say if I've done a lot, like a heavy look on the eyes and I want like a really neutral lip, I'll use Strip Down and like a nude lipstick, and it'll just look so nice. I quickly just wanted to mention this by Ofra. This is one of their liquid lipsticks in Staten Island, and this is such a unique shade, and that is why I feel like I've been so drawn to it. Again, the formula of these, if you want like a full video on like the ones that I have in like a swatch video and stuff, then let me know. But the formula of these again are really nice. They're not drying at all for a matte lip cream, and they've got a good amount of like pigment. They're very opaque. They last a good amount of time throughout the day. I just think they're a really good formula again. But yeah, this is such an interesting colour. It's like, it reminds me a lot of Stone by MAC. It's that sort of like grey, cool toned, like weird browny grey sort of colour that you would never think to put on your lips. Especially me, because like I said, I don't tend to wear things that are like too brown or too grey. But yeah, I've been really loving this recently. I've been pairing it a little bit with Strip Down, so it looks like a weird combo, but I basically line my lips with Strip Down and fill them in and then put this on top, and it sort of neutralizes it a little bit, if that makes sense. But yeah, I really like it. It's a really interesting and unique colour. And like I said, the formula is great, so I've been absolutely loving that by Ofra. That is Staten Island. I hope I'm saying that right. The last thing that I wanted to mention is a brush, and I get a lot of questions on this brush because I use it obviously like in all my tutorials and stuff. And I feel like because I always forget to list brushes, a lot of people say like, what is the brush that you're using for bronzer? And it's this one here. So this is also by MAC. I feel like has there been a lot of MAC, maybe? So this right here is a 135. Mine is dirty, and this has to be like one of my favourite brushes ever now. I love it so much, I can't do my makeup without it. So personally, I don't enjoy like contouring anymore. Like I never really contour my face because I feel like I used to use the Nazi Eater brush a lot and it looked so harsh. It didn't blend very nicely either, and I just wasn't a massive fan, so I prefer like a soft contour instead, I'd say. And I feel like this is what you achieve with this brush. So as you can see, it's like a paddle brush, so it's like a large sort of paddle powder brush, what the hell, I'm making things up now. It's just a really nice brush to bronze with and also to achieve like a soft contour with, and so I just use this with like something like the Solar Powder by Soap & Glory, and I'll just like apply it to my cheeks and stuff. And because it's like a large fluffy brush and it's just so soft, like it just blends it so well. I can't even explain it. It's such a nice brush to have. It does all the work for you. Like it's quick, it's easy. If you're not very good at bronzer, it's like I said, it's super easy to use. Yeah, I just can't rate it enough. It is a bit pricey. It's about £34, I want to say, which is obviously a lot for a brush, but it'll last you a long time. And it's definitely worth the money, like I'd say. So those were all of my current favourites. Let me know in the comments down below if you've tried any of these yourself and what you think, and let me know your favourites as well, because you know me, like I love to try new products. Like I said before, make sure you leave me some comments down below telling me what you want to see in terms of videos next, and I'll get those filmed for you. But other than that, I don't think I have anything else to say, so thank you so much for watching. I love you guys to the moon and back, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.